What's up, guys? First of all, good morning, and I hope you are awake now. But guys, my name is Lorena Noble, and I'm making this quick video to basically give you guys some insight on why and how I chose to wake up now, right? Guys, I recently made a decision to incorporate Wake Up Now into my portfolio, right? And some of you may be wondering what Wake Up Now is. And, you know, if you don't know, you'll find out by the end of this video. Just be sure that you stay tuned, guys, because pretty much I've been online since July 2010. And what led me here was basically, you know, to give you the short story portion of it. Those of you who already know my story, cool. But for those of you who don't, I'll give you the quick version of it. Pretty much, guys, you know, I was a single mom, working in corporate America, making decent money. But to make a long story short, I wasn't spending much time with my daughter. Okay, I wasn't spending a lot of time with her. I was able to provide all the things, you know, the material things. You know, she had, you know, her own room and nice shoes on her feet, got her hair done every week, all of that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, I was not there. You know, I was always at work. So my daughter was pretty much a latchkey kid, and she was, you know, spending a lot of time by herself. Well, guys, I had to make some decisions because honestly, I was not happy with that. And I decided to begin building a home-based business. Guys, when I first got in the game, it was not easy. I'll keep it real with you. You know, I was a rookie coming in. I didn't know anything at all about building a home-based business. But the thing is, I had made the decision that I would be successful because, you know, let's be honest here. I mean, even if you're working for someone else, you're going to learn something new, right? And it may not always be easy. How many of us have punched time clocks for people and we totally hated our job, right? Right? That's most people. So I realized that, you know, getting into the home-based business arena, that it would take a little bit of work, and I was up for it, right? So guys, I dove into it July 2010. Started, you know, trying to figure things out, bumped my head a lot, didn't have a lot of success. And again, like I stated, I walked away from my job. And guys, as the money started getting low, I started waiting tables a little bit on the side. But, you know, guys, it took some work to actually build a profitable business. Well, fast forward, okay, guys, I had kind of, you know, gotten burned out because I wasn't having a lot of success at the time. You know, a little success here, but my team wasn't winning, but I had a little success, but it wasn't great success, right? So, you know, I kind of got burned out, stopped marketing for a little bit. And, you know, probably, you know, for a few months, you know, I stopped marketing, maybe like 8-9 months or something like that. Then, guys, fast forward June 2012, I joined a company called Empower Network. Many of you may even know me from Empower Network. And guys, you know, I joined Empower Network simply because of the fact that I had made the decision to get back into the online marketing game. And I felt like I was a little rusty. I needed to get back in to know what the latest and greatest techniques and strategies were, as well as I wanted to, you know, get my mind sharper. You know, they do a lot of personal development, things like that inside of Empower Network. And so, guys, that's why, you know, that was my first step of getting back into the internet marketing game. Well, guys, I got into, you know, Empower Network. I started having success, making some really good money. I've been, you know, to all the events except the very last one due to having a brand new grandchild. But guys, you know, I had some success in Empower Network. But the thing was, when I looked at my team, they were not having the same success. Okay. And if you're like me, and if you're someone who, you know, actually cares about your team, if your team isn't having success, that's going to bother you, right? So if they're not having success, are you truly having success? Let's just be honest here. And so, guys, what I had to do was I had to get into problem solving mode. All right. That's exactly what I did. I had to start figuring out what it was that was holding my team back from having the success that I was having. And although, you know, I had a team member who you know, followed the blueprint exactly, right? He followed the blueprint exactly like I gave it to him. And when in his first 90 days, somewhere 90 to 100, I mean, he hit his goal, which was a 5-figure income in that month. So, guys, I knew that the formula worked in Empower because I was able to do it. But again, I had to get into problem solving mode. And what I realized was the reason my team wasn't duplicating the way I was because, let's keep it real here, guys. You know, internet marketing education, Empower is straight up like marketing education. I mean, you learn a lot of things inside of Empower. I mean, it's advanced stuff. There's the beginner stuff and there's the advanced stuff. And some of it can feel like rocket science to some people, right? And you have to actually take the time to do that stuff. Some of the trainings, you know, are hours long. And then after you watch that training, you got to implement. Some people don't have a lot of time to do that, or they're not devoted to do that, right? Well, me, on the other hand, I was. That's why I had success the way I did. Well, another reason why the other thing that I was able to see that was holding my team back was many of them didn't have the products. All right. They did not have the products. Empower Network is it is internet marketing education, and you have to buy the products to learn from. Okay. Let's get that out there. Everything that I push is something I use, right? Empower is internet marketing education that I was learning from, right? And I spent the money for it, okay? Empower was not cheap. Let's keep it real. But guys, is a college education cheap, right? Well, guys, I realized that I had teammates that were dedicated. They wanted to get the products, but the thing was they just didn't have the money. And I'll be real, I did some really wild things to get the money, right? I mean, selling things, all kinds of stuff, right? Some things that some people wouldn't be willing to do, or some things that maybe they're not in the position to do, right? So still, that doesn't mean that my team shouldn't win, right? So, guys, I had to get into problem solving mode because even within my business in Empower, I realized that, you know, one of the important things, you know, as far as success in any business is you must be at the events. You got to go to the events. You need to, you know, because this game is all about relationships. Okay. Being mentors, having access to mentors, being able to pick people's brains, you know, on a few strategies. Also, like I said, building relationships, right? And you have to be at the events. It's very important to be at the events. I've met some very powerful people going to events, people that are cool, people I've learned from, you know, and at the end of the day, in business, you're dealing with people, right? You got to know how to deal with people. So guys, you must be at the events. Well, guys, my team, my Empower team, they were at the events. Like, we've been, you know, in a year, you know, the events they were in, we had Atlanta. There was San Diego, you know, it was Atlanta, Georgia, San Diego, California. There was Austin, Texas. There was Chicago, Illinois. And then just recently, Denver, Colorado, right? People are dedicated to do that and to go to the events. But when you add all of that up, like, the travel isn't cheap, folks. Let's keep it real. Hotel fare, flight, food. And guys, we were staying at the Hilton. You add staying at the Hilton, okay? And, you know, when I do that math, guys, pretty much, I mean, it's easy to spend $1,000 on your travel, you know, buying the ticket to the event, things like that. So what I realized, you know, guys, I had to wake up, and I had to wake up now. Okay, I had to wake up because I wanted to help my team. And I realized that many of my team members weren't winning simply because they didn't have the products. They couldn't afford the products. They had no way of getting the products. They were tapped out, right? And when I looked at what they were spending to go to the events, right, I realized that the cost, the investment that they were spending going to the events, that was the product. When you add that up, they could have been all in and empowered, right? So guys, I realized that, hey, I've got to help my team win. I got to help them win in some sort of way, whether it's save money to get to these events or whatever, right? So guys, and I had heard about Wake Up Now for a while. I have been watching, I've seen it being promoted, but honestly, I never even took a look at it. I didn't even know what it was, what kind of products they had, anything like that. And guys, a friend of mine introduced it to me. I took a look at it, and I looked at it out of respect for him, because, relationships, guys, if you respect somebody enough, they bring something to you, they wouldn't bring you no BS. So I'm like, okay, let me take a look at this. And I looked at it and I realized the savings as far as the travel. I was like, wow, this is a no-brainer. This would help my team save money on their travel. Okay, so now that if they're saving money on their travel, then guess what, guys? They can put that money aside to reinvest in the products. That's the way I was seeing it. Let me help my team. I want my team to win. Yes, they deserve to have this education because, guys, regardless of whatever company you're in, you still have to know what you're doing. You still have to know how to market. You still have to know how to get traffic. You still, there's some things that you got to learn how to do. And some people think you can just come into business and have overnight success. Yeah, you can, right? It's possible. Have people done it? Yeah, but they've also put in some work somewhere. Okay. So, guys, I had to solve some problems for my team. And I know every team is different. My team was, as far as the investment, but they're going to the events, rah-rah-rahing with me, right? But they can't get the products because they don't have the money. They come back from the events and they're tapped out. No, it's my responsibility to help my team. So, guys, this is why I chose to wake up now. All right. This is why I chose to wake up. I chose to wake up to help my team first and foremost. All that extra BS, my company's better than your company and I can't be in that company because you're in that company, or that company's bashing this company. Guys, I could give two flying about that. And I'm just keeping it real. It's about my team winning. So, for all of you out there who have been wondering why I chose Wake Up Now, right? That is why I chose Wake Up Now. Okay, aside from the BS, aside from the money, all of that. That is why I chose to wake up now. I have team members on my team at this point. Guys, put it like this. In 3 days, I hit Founder 3. Check the income disclosure. You'll find out what Founder 3 earns. Okay, I have 7 team members in 3 days that hit Director 3. Go check the income disclosure and find out what Director 3 is. Guys, we're over here winning. And my team, guess what? They're still going to build. All right. This is about multiple income streams. This is about feeding my family. This is about helping my team win. So, guys, if you're someone sitting on the sideline wondering if you should be in Wake Up Now, this is what I'll tell you. OK, do you want to help yourself? Does the products fit in your portfolio? Will the products help you increase your quality of life, increase your pockets, any of that? If your answer is yes, guys, I would say somewhere around this video, you'll find a link, a button, something. Just get in, okay? Just go ahead and take action. Get in Wake Up Now. I have team members who have saved a ton already. We haven't even been in 2 weeks. One girl bought a flight that she priced for $600, got it in Wake Up Now for $300. Have another team member went to San Diego for 3 days. Flight, hotel, all of that, $219 round trip. Where they do that at? Okay, are you awake yet? Guys, get off the BS. My company's better than your company. Keep listening to those people out there telling you only promote one thing. Look, are they going to help you take care of your family? Yes or no? Are they going to help your team win? Yes or no? Because I ain't picking on no leaders out there, but I'm going to keep it real with you. Some of you out there are selfish. And guys, that's not me. All right. I'm in it to win it. I want my team to win. So, guys, if you want to play on a winning team, you want to come up online, you want to get loot, you want to stay home with your family, you want to increase your quality of life. Because, look, if you're going to company events and you're not taking your family on any vacations, you tripping. Guys, see you on the other side. Lorena Noble signing off. Follow me on Twitter at Miss Lolo No. That's MISSLOLONO. Hit me up on Facebook. All right. Guys, I'm here to help you. All right. But right now I got things to do. So we'll catch up later. To your success, to your come up. Later, guys.